Second sight is mine tonight. Everything that's past this threshold is now clear. Every mistake stands out in hard light. Every knot, every misshapen image, every dust mote, all the dirt. Grains of every hour drop. Several sins are mine. Several roads have been left. Several seasons in time can be seen clearly in hindsight. I've been studying the skies here by default. They do not reply. Death surrounds me, whips past the steeples. Time exposures moving fast. Last night at last, a vision. Deep highways, we racing. The trees standing, hard-edged. Every leaf outlined. Every gesture frozen. Then the trees were dancing alongside us. 4 a.m. and time they danced. In dark pools. Black holes in the land, in the night so deep, so opaque it would never crack. Heavy grasslands, girls with thick black hair and dark eyes. Dirty windows. Pelts, human pelts for sale. Get them while they still stink. On 7th Avenue by West 4th Street, a Puerto Rican girl is screaming at a black guy. They're pushed up very close. Jade and I are walking by, night. I wasn't making out with him, she screams. Bitch, bitch, he's yelling back. Then as we're moving along, I didn't stick my tongue in his mouth. Oh yeah, you bitch. Amazing how quickly this argument escalated from one thing to the next. I wanted to turn to look, but only did at the last moment as we rounded some construction, fearing she'd point me out to him and he'd come at me with his 6-inch gold blade next. This film tonight was full of brutal stabbings, and I don't like knives one bit, having once been on the holding end, staring at the gash. Let me take you to the last scene first and work backwards across this thing, this gripping film, as they say. This is the picture the term was made for, which took all of about 2.5 minutes, seemingly, to inject its tail into my skull. Or was it up my ass, jamming in another nail, maybe? Last shot. The white hero cop laying in the dirt outside the old farmhouse as his backups pull up, his multiple wounds filling with dust, his flannel shirt a bloody wreck. He's cradling a little black boy, his unknowing son, in his arms. The boy's mom is shot on the porch, a hole in her forehead alongside her scheming companions. The pros from LA are too late. He's lame, dying, holding this little boy cradled in his arm. Her brother could have saved her, but he chose to hide her out and help to kill her. The cop himself could have owned up to having fucked her and fathered this little child too, but he also helped kill her instead. After all, he had an 8-year-old of his own at home with a white woman, of course. The pro from LA was slipping whiskey into his morning coffee, he too a lost fuck-up. The rest were all hicks, hoodlums, or slow. They all died in the end. When it's finally revealed that this bumpkin cop who's going to try to be the hero had fucked the beautiful black girl and fathered her child, it was all just too clean and pretty. So why should the end of this movie have been so affecting? Why did we walk home in silence 1 full hour? All these filthy visions of the city drifting by, all these contradictions playing out before our eyes. I can't even recount them all now in any fair sequence, but thoughts seem to unfold like a true short story, which is what this movie was, and why we like short stories, not just Carver's either, and why movies approximate them in one sitting. I spoke to Cody on the phone today. This is the first thing I thought, thinking about that little boy in the movie. Daddy, are you gonna see me today? That's the kind of question kids ask these days. Yeah, I'm gonna see you, son. Can we baseball? Yeah, guess we can. I spent the day trying to sell some records, talking about myself, feeding some bland new images to the world. When a bum brushed Jade's shoulder and spazzed off, some fat girls in suburban clothing standing on the corner with their boyfriends laughed like the idiots they were. Signs everywhere are advertising every last little lame thing. And in these dark streets, after all those blades, every person seems treacherous, an enemy, especially on the darkest streets. Under the fluorescence of a Citibank sign, a black man lay with his shirt off on the sooty marble, only his eyes, which followed us, giving any sign of life. In Cologne, Germany, a few nights back on a small street, I walked alongside a polished XJ6 with its engine running, parked in the darkened lane. And it was only after a moment that I realized the driver was getting head from a local streetwalker. Gay men were walking arm in arm in relative peace under the dark, quiet night there. The tape plays music made on instruments fashioned exclusively from human remains, skulls and bones echoing in a subterranean cave. On a night like this, I fear for the lives of my loved ones and discount all dreams. Here I walk beside this beautiful young woman. She's finishing her chocolate ice cream, but another love sits home alone tonight. Are they pushing in her screen window at this very moment? Fuck the icons and media salesmen. Fuck the baseball players and the president. Fuck Marilyn Monroe, too, up there in a window. She died 30 years ago, and I don't have any designs on her corpse. How unimportant she is, really. What else? Human pelts, get them now! All words escape me, all pictures of this silent night. I've written a book in my head, oh yeah, and fuck me too, most of all, because you'll never read it. Carnival machines were all folded up and the lights in the square were being taken down further up 7th Avenue. The streets were filled with people, beautiful ones in tight black, and ugly ones in flapping bolts of frayed and faded cloth, and they each had a movie in their heads, flashing, all playing out at once. I can't hear any of them right now. Why do they all seem to be suffering, nearly laying down in these dirt-awful streets? On 5th Avenue above 14th Street, some people behind us were yelling, and we crossed the street, avoiding the shadows under the trees. All the shop windows dead, waiting to scream into the traffic again come daylight. Jade, your bare foot goes up and down beside me now, and I'm exceptionally comforted knowing it's you here. Yet I wonder if I'll ever be free to enjoy this moment with your lovely tapping foot. Free of all the ghosts and real people crowding around me. My mother called and I happened to pick up the phone at Duane Street. Well, do you recognize my voice? I guess you just haven't had time for thinking of us, have you? It's been 3 weeks. I guess we just don't rate anymore. I'd been away, true, but now home 3 days I could only stammer and wonder where all the time goes. Been busy. I've got projects, do you hear? Left, right, and center, above and all around me now, not least of which is baseball with Cody. And every second of these days now is being consumed with endless activity. Some people should be so lucky. Swing, legs, swing. Draw me into a world of the flesh. Draw me closer to every spinning image. Lead me on into rosy sunlight, grass, green, love, life. Drumming, scratching at all these dirty windows, knocking hard on all the panes, one ending following another, crescendo upon crescendo, wave, never letting up. never letting up, pounding the message home.